Hey Mountaineer fans, welcome into Talking About Preseason. This is the 2018 Southern Vermont College Women's Lacrosse Edition. We are joined by four Mountaineers today, from left to right. We have Junior Sydney Julian, Junior Vanessa Kendall, Senior Stephanie Fajeda, and Senior Natalie Rose Canterbury. Ladies, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
Vanessa, let's start with you. How do you think the preseason has gone so far?
It's been good. We definitely need a lot more work. We definitely need to get outside on the field. Being cramped up in the gym, it's tough. It's really tough. But I have faith in us. We've been increasing in our ability. So it's been good.
Sydney, who has raised your eyebrows the most with how they've performed during the preseason?
A couple of our freshmen, actually. One that popped up to mind is Alex. I wasn't expecting her to come out with how much skill that she has, and just, I think she has the most leadership qualities of growing up in the years, but she's probably my biggest catch I think I saw.
Mm-hmm.
Stephanie, what's been the best part of your preseason?
Ooh, it's a hard one.
6 a.m.
The best part, definitely not 6 a.m.s, but I think I would say the best part of preseason is definitely seeing how well we all work together and I guess the friendships that have been building. Last year it was kind of more separated in different aspects, but this year we're kind of all honing in together to make one big team, so yeah.
Natalie, I'm sure you love waking up early, so what would you say has been the worst part about the preseason?
Oh boy, I don't know. Think about that one. The worst thing about the preseason. Oh, I don't know. I really have to think about that one. I mean, there's like a lot of tough things like here and there. Like sometimes, you know, like when things are moving slow, it's hard for us to kind of, you know, pick things back up and work together because we're just like in the mornings particularly, because, you know, we're all just so dead in the morning and it's hard to, you know, pick up the pace when we're all, you know, just waking up. I would have to say that, you know, just, you know, getting the pace right and learning how we are working with each other, like learning about each other and how each other moves in the game.
Vanessa, how do you think this year's preseason has been different than those of years past?
It's been different in the sense that we're missing, obviously, our 3-star players from last year, but I still have faith in us that we'll be successful this year. It's been different in the sense that we've been a little more serious this year. We still have our moments where we goof off at practice, me particularly, but you know, we're still there, we're still just getting work done, so.
Sydney, what characteristic of this team makes it special and has led to how the preseason has gone?
Just that we just keep going, keep pushing hard. We don't give up. I think that's our biggest characteristic, that just not giving up, keep going forward, and just next game to the next.
Stephanie, where do you think this team is right now heading into the first week of the regular season?
I think we're in a good place. I think our minds are starting to get to the position of, you know, I want to win the next one, I want to win the next one. And I think we're just more prepared. I think we can totally dominate our, you know, first actual game this weekend and, you know, really come out guns blazing. So.
Natalie, why do you think this team will be successful this year?
So going off of that last question, like as difficult as it was to learn each other, I think we've done a really good job, you know, learning each other as time has gone on. And it's really, you can see over you know, the course of time how we've really started to pick up on each other's like aspects of, you know, and skill, and we understand where each other are going to be. We're in each other's heads, so I think that that's the best thing, you know, about our group moving forward.
Vanessa, what game or two on the schedule are you and the rest of the team most looking forward to?
Elms and Becker, definitely.
Sydney, what will the team have to do in order to get back into the postseason and make a run at the championship?
Just keep pushing forward. Yeah, just keep working hard, learning each other's moves off the ball, see who makes cuts where, just learning how each other moves and what we're gonna do on the field. And
this question is for both Stephanie and Natalie. What are you guys most looking forward to here in your senior seasons?
Ooh, I want a ring. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I think we can both agree that like a ring would be awesome, but I mean, just like I think a smooth ride as far as the team dynamic goes. I mean, like we don't obviously like no team wants to see, you know, bad things happen within the team, like as far as like drama. I mean, injuries, anything bad. Like we just want to see everything like be a smooth ride. Like obviously it'd be awesome to win, but as long as everything like goes okay and everyone stays healthy and happy, we'll be
Holding
happy.
where we were last year, especially since we lost 3 valuable players, I
Yeah.
think it'd be a strong tribute like to the girls here this year if we can maintain that level of play and you know, definitely come out with, you know, the same or more wins.
Final question for the 2 seniors. What do you think the Mountaineer fans can expect to see out of this year's team?
Ooh.
Some tricks.
I don't know. We have some great players who
Yeah.
can definitely pull some hat tricks out and do things that I've never seen done before. And I mean, I haven't been in the game long, but definitely some cool things and definitely a good show. I think everybody should come see us play.
Yeah, you'll definitely see of everything. I think you'll see us working together.
Yeah.
Working with each other.
All right, that's it for the serious questions. Time to move on to some fun ones and get to learn the team a little bit more. First one, who is the funniest team member?
Oh my goodness. I say Megan.
Yes.
It's Megan.
The
Artie.
freshman Megan, yeah.
Yes,
the freshman.
Artie.
We have 2 Megans, but the freshman Megan.
She's like a mix of Mel and Sophie. It's
Yes.
She
hilarious.
is kind of
Sarcastic but funny. Yes,
Yeah.
definitely.
Who's got the best dance moves?
Oh.
Oh, Paige and Vanessa. They're always dancing. Yeah,
Our dance competition.
Yeah, they're always having dance competitions. I really wish. What's the thing with the
The
hip thing? What's
The hip thing. Oh, the. I know what you're talking about.
The hip thing. I don't really know. What is it called or how to do it?
Our dance competition.
Who's got the worst dance moves?
Oh.
The worst.
Sid. I didn't know how to say it.
They can pull some moves on the crutches.
It's because of the crutches. Without the crutches, she might be okay.
She might, yeah.
Yeah, it's not her fault. It's not her fault.
I agree with that. At least she tries. She puts in the effort.
It's not her fault. Thanks, guys.
Who is most likely to take the audio cord and be the van DJ on road trips?
Natalie.
Natalie.
Yeah.
She'll do her best
Paige.
she can.
Yeah, I know. She doesn't really like my music, but Paige, yeah, me and Paige try to, you know, we're
Or
the team
Coach.
DJs.
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
Coach and Bruno
Yeah.
Mars.
Yeah.
That's always up.
Yeah.
Yep.
And his Santana music.
Who's most likely to not necessarily be late, but be the last one to show up for the team bus?
Used to be me, but it's not me anymore. It's not me anymore. It's not me anymore. I don't think.
I would say like.
Nat's been pretty good.
Yeah, see, I think
Not
expecting
Nat's been really good. She'll get here an
immensely.
hour before.
Yeah, see, it's like I have too much time. Like, this is what it is.
Maybe Paige.
No, because Paige usually comes with me.
Jules.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Jules.
Jelena.
Yeah,
Or it's Jules.
Yeah, so the last minute one, maybe.
Who's most likely to be doing homework on the team bus?
Megan or Aubrey. Or Maddie.
Yeah.
They're all red tech, so they're always doing homework.
Very good. Well, there you have it. The Mountaineers open up regular season action this coming Tuesday, March 13th at Moravian. They then open up New England Collegiate Conference action Wednesday, April 4th at Newberry. SVC's home opener is Thursday, April 5th when New England College comes into Bennington. And SVC then holds its Senior Day on Saturday, April 7th in conjunction with a 12 p.m. start against Becker College. Ladies, once again, thank you for joining us today and best of luck this season.
Thank you.
Thumbs up.
Hey there, Mountaineer fans, and welcome back into Women's Lacrosse's Talking About Preseason. We are now joined by 4th-year SVC head coach Thomas L. Otero. Coach, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you for having me today.
Absolutely. How do you think the preseason has gone for you guys?
Well, it's been a work in progress. We lost 3 quality players last year that were not just leaders with their skills, but leader as captains, and we're trying to find our niche right now. But it's a work in progress, and then we're taking steps forward.
What have you learned from the last few years that you were able to implement and make this year's preseason training better?
Well, I was able to utilize more game-related drills. Our level of skill has elevated to the point where we can run a wide variety of skills, all game-related, which in the earlier seasons was tough. It was more or less teaching them the game, but we're there now, and it's just a matter of fine-tuning each drill.
What's been the biggest obstacle for this team so far this season, and that you see that they might face throughout the course of the season, and how do you think that you'll overcome that?
Well, I think one of the biggest obstacles is the fact that they lost 3 of their leaders last year. We need a number of players to step up and take that leadership role. There are many candidates right now, and we're sort of trolling to see exactly who is going to step up and be that. So I think that was probably one of the biggest concerns that we have right now. As I said before, doable, and we're going forward, and we'd like to see it happen a little bit quicker, of course.
Women's lacrosse for the collegiate level has implemented a few new rules this year, one of them being the 90-second shot clock. How do you think that's going to impact the game, and do you think it helps or hurts your team individually?
As far as the game impact will be, I think the impact will be minimal, with the exception of that period time just before the half and just at the end of the game. Many teams were looking for that last shot before the half, or they're holding the ball on close games, not allowing the opponents to get any access to that. Happened to us last year in the semifinals, actually. So that's the only time that I see that coming into play. The games are fast, and so most shots are taken under 90 seconds.
What are your overall expectations for the season?
Well, of course, I want to see improvement every game. I want us to play as a team. I want us to play with proper skills and fundamentals. I want us to honor the game and improve. I want us to build in our non-conference schedule so that when we come into the NECC schedule, we have seen almost everything that they're going to be able to show us.
What are 1 or 2 things that you think your team is going to really have to focus on in order to get back to the playoffs and make a run at the championship?
Well, right now we have a number of new players that came in as freshmen, and it's just that bonding period that they have to develop, that team cohesiveness, which is tantamount to be successful. I think we're better now than we were at the beginning of the season. I think we've got some time before our conference begins. Hopefully, I'm looking forward to that to be nice and tight at that time. That's going to be big for us.
Very good. Start, in just a couple days here with your regular season action. Do you think you guys are ready to go, or is it going to take you a couple more weeks as you get closer to the conference season to really fine-tune things and be clicking on all cylinders?
Well, normally, had we had an opportunity to get outside more, I would say yes, we'd be ready to go. But unfortunately, like many other teams in the Northeast that don't have the facility to play indoors or turf, we have been in the gym. And we can do the skills, we can do the techniques, but you lose the spacing, you lose playing outside, the opportunity to see the ball better. That is going to be a challenge for us. It will take us a couple games to get those perspectives in the right spot for us.
Very good. Well, good luck in those first couple games and throughout the rest of the season. And once again, thank you for joining us, Coach.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.